Clay was born on August 14, 1757, in Powhatan County, Virginia. His parents were Charles and Martha Greene Clay. Clay's family had been in the colonies since the 17th century and had established themselves in high society. He served in the Continental Army during the American Revolution. He sent frontiersmen into Kentucky to survey and buy land for him. In 1780, he moved to Kentucky and instantly became one of the wealthiest men in the state. He had many slaves and operated many businesses, taverns, ferries, and so on. He held many political offices. The first was in 1789. He was elected to the Virginia House of Delegates. He held offices in both Kentucky's House and Senate. He owned 40,000 acres in Madison County and was one of the founders of Richmond, Kentucky. In 1795, he married Sally Lewis, and they had 7 children together. In the War of 1812, Clay was a general, and he led troops in the Battle of Fort Meigs. The fort was surrounded by the British and Native Americans. He led a successful charge into the fort to help strengthen the fort's defenses. After Clay's successful attempt to enter the fort, the British and Native Americans became disheartened, and the siege ended. Clay's bravery boosted his reputation. He was left in charge of the fort, and had another battle with Tecumseh later on during the war, and was successful in that battle as well. After the war, he went home to his plantation in Madison County, where he spent the rest of his life. He also had some very important connections throughout his life. His second cousin was Henry Clay, and his brother-in-law was James Garrett, Kentucky's second governor. He died on October 31st, 1826, and was buried in the Richmond Cemetery. I hope you've enjoyed learning about Greene Clay. For his time, he was thought to be the wealthiest man in Kentucky. He owned many slaves and operated many businesses through their labor. His son was Cassius Clay, the abolitionist, known to many as the Lion of Whitehall. Clay made a large impact on Kentucky. In Clay County, the 47th county of Kentucky, was named after Greene Clay. Don't forget to try out audibletrial.com/kyhistorypod to get a free book of your choosing. If you'd like to support the channel, check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/kyhistorypod. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more Kentucky history content. Find us on these social media platforms and check out the Kentucky History Podcast on these podcast platforms for more in-depth history of Kentucky. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.